Hi, welcome to New Divide Outdoors. Today, well, wasn't planning on shooting a video or anything, but I just got home from work and I have a bird feeder set up down here by the water just for the birds and everything, and occasionally I get some geese on it. So we've got a pair of Egyptians that come in all the time, and just been kind of taking my time, waiting for the right time to hopefully get one of them with my bow. Well, came home today and there's two Muscovy ducks down there, and I haven't seen them before, so I'm going to try to get them with my bow. Here in Texas, they're an invasive species. The only native Muscovy duck here in Texas is down the southern tip, and so these are kind of wild, domestic, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully I can help the environment out in the lake and everything, and get us a Muscovy. Maybe we'll have us a catch, clean, and cook. We'll see. But let me turn the camera around so y'all can see this. There's one. There's a feeder. And number two. So, I think I'm gonna get my GoPro strapped on, and we'll go see if we can get these guys swim by. Alright, so I'm sneaking down here to the bank so I don't push these ducks out further into the lake. So gotta kind of skirt around and use some of the bigger pecans and cypress for cover. So I just gotta make my way around and wait for them to come by. So hopefully they continue on their way, and they should come right to me once I get to where I'm going. So let's do this. Oh man, I'm getting so excited. I don't know why. It's just ducks. But anything with the bow is a lot of fun. So hopefully I don't get a whiff on this one, and we get these guys. It'll be pretty fun. I'm kind of I really want to get them because I really want to see how they taste. So we'll find out here in about 2 minutes. I'm set up between these two trees, and when they come by, I'm going to draw and then step out and see about getting them. I ranged where they'll be, and it's right at like 16, 17 yards, so should be a nice chip shot. I say that, but can't get too confident. But they're coming close, so I'll get this camera turned around and for the black one or the one with white. I'm liking that guy because he's a little bigger. Well, a lot bigger. As soon as they get, watch them from there. Just need them to come. And we'll let one fly. All right, that was pretty successful. I didn't think I'd get both of them, but heck yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, these things are invasive, so just helping the natural waterfowl enjoy their lake here without having to compete with these silly domestic things. So I'll go ahead and show you these guys. Man, they stink something awful. So like, look at that, look at that. Look at them things. Just gross. But we're gonna eat them, see how they taste. Who knows, they might be the best tasting ducks there is. But look at that gnarly head, all them warts. I don't know if you call them warts, but ugh, all in their neck, you see there. Same with this one. It's just ugh, nasty. But this one, you can see I blew it through her. Went through the top there, got her up top there. This guy hit him a little high, and then hit him in the base of the head on that second shot, so did the trick. What's crazy to me is, like, look at this. I mean, that is crazy for a duck. Look at that. It's insane. I mean, this is my hand. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Just nuts. But yeah, I've been telling some of my buddies that been hoping to get them, well, or get a goose, but this will do. Show you guys how I'm gonna clean these. I'll just do them like I do normal waterfowl. I'll just tear the breast feathers and cut each side of the breast off, and see, I think we'll throw it on the smoker and see how that turns out. But I'm hoping it actually tastes good, which I think I'll be surprised if it does, but who knows? We'll see. Maybe it'll taste like mud or something, but we'll get to cleaning these guys up. Like I said, I'm just gonna take the breasts out of both of them, throw it on the old smoker and see how it tastes. I think at worst, it'll taste like a diver duck. And I think at best, it'll be like, say, like a mallard or something. But we'll get to cutting on this and show you guys how to do it. Oh, these things stink. Whew. So first things first here. Just come under the feathers there. Just make a slit. Ooh, these things are fat. Holy mackerel. These things are well fed, that's for sure. Look at that, wow. Either they have yellow skin or they have a lot of fat, one of the two. They do have some tough skin, I will say, compared to other ducks that I've dealt with. Feathers off there. Their skin sticks to the meat fairly well. Don't know if that's any indication on how they'll taste, but we shall find out. I almost have to cut the skin off the meat. Just take your knife right down that breastbone on one side. Just like that. Y'all probably can't see, but just go down one side. Just do the same exact thing on the other side. Come down this breastplate. There is the other side. Set this over here with this one. And we'll start working on the other one. This guy, I mean, like, just look how big he is. Just freaking huge. I bet he weighs 12 pounds. So we'll do the same thing. We'll just slit him up. The middle here. Whew. All right. This guy was a freaking pain to clean. I just hope after spending all that time cleaning this guy, he tastes pretty good. So go ahead and get these in the kitchen, get them cleaned up, and probably get them in some marinade. All right, we're back in the kitchen, and I got these guys cleaned up. And first thing we're gonna do is trim the yellow fat, kind of you see here, and on this one as well. Take that yellow fat, and if there's any kind of sort of sinew as well, we'll go ahead and trim that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, now we got these trimmed up, cleaned up, about as good as they're gonna get. Next, I'm gonna take the, I don't even know what you call it, just tenderizer, and it's got these spikes on it. So we'll tenderize the breast a little bit here. Want to make sure you get it all over each one, not just the thickest part. Next, we'll take this mallet, and what we'll do is basically hammer it out to where it's an even thickness throughout, so when we're cooking it, it cooks evenly and you don't have the ends getting real dry and the middle is still undercooked. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, we're good there. So now I'm going to put these in a Tupperware, and I'm going to cover them, kind of marinate, sort of brine, if you will, overnight. So I'm putting them in this Tupperware. I'm going to put Italian dressing on them, which I put on a lot of different meat. Just tenderizes it. Doesn't really do much flavor wise. Make sure the whole thing is coated. And then I'm gonna put some soy sauce on there since it's salty. One, it'll add flavor, and two, I like to think that it kind of draws out a little bit of the moisture so that we don't have a really bloody breast when we get done cooking it. So there we are. We got the Italian dressing and the soy sauce on there. We'll just let it sit like that. Cover it. Put it in the fridge for about 24 hours, and then we'll see about putting it on the grill. It's been 36 hours with the duck in the fridge, so I got the grill turned to 400, and we'll see about putting these breasts on there. I'm gonna cook them to about 140 degrees. That way they're not too rare, but they're not, you know, I guess medium. That way they don't dry out too bad. So first, I'm gonna take this bigger one, slap that puppy on there. Put this temperature in there so that I can keep an eye on them. Ooh, that's hot. Close that. I'll set my temperature at 140. Once it gets to about probably, say 110, I'll come out here and flip them, and then we'll let them finish up like that. We got it up to 110. It's time to flip these bad boys. Looking pretty good if you ask me. And we'll come back and check it at 140 and see about pulling them off. Buzzer's going on. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Go inside and give it a shot. Alright, so since I didn't season it earlier, I wanted to let the meat cook fully and then put seasoning on it so it's not burning the seasoning any. So I'm going to throw a little Bolner's Uncle Chris on there. We'll get both sides. Not putting too much because the seasoning hasn't cooked, so it doesn't cover up the flavor. Alright, we'll let that stand for just a second. Well, we'll just go ahead and dig in. That looks pretty nice. Cut it too. The way you can see that. Might have cooked just a hair long, but I think it'll still be pretty good. Let's give it a shot. Now this was the larger, obviously, of the two ducks. Honestly, it's probably some of the best duck I've ever had. Amazingly, I'm pretty shocked. Wow, that's pretty good. It is.
I was like,
Waiting for me to be like, ugh. You gotta try it. Well, that was pretty good. I had Shelby try it too, so it's not just me saying it was good for the camera. And she definitely said it was pretty good. What did you think, Shelby?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, for being an invasive species, these guys, I'm not going to complain. They're pretty good to eat. So that's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit like, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next video.